Broken Simulation. Broken Simulation. With Sam Tripoli.
And welcome to Broken Simulation, the sports center for the apocalypse. Thank you for joining me. I am Sam Tripoli. As always, my partner in crime on the ones and twos, Johnny Woodard, a.k.a. Johnny Nice.
What's up, buddy? How's it going, man?
Johnny, how are you? It's been a while since we've been in here chopping it up.
Yeah, went home to North Carolina.
How was the past?
It's okay, man. It's a little tense there right now because I feel like they're just a little bit behind us on the whole virus thing.
Oh, they just found out Kobe died?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. They're at Kobe's death, and then they have upcoming. The governor's going to come out and say some really stupid shit, and then we'll be on to real mayhem.
Yeah, dude, any other year, Kobe's death is like the story.
Oh,
a death as big as Kobe's, that is like a footnote.
He got Farrah Fawcett. Like, who was it? Farrah Fawcett that died right before Michael Jackson died.
Yeah, or right when Michael Jackson. They died on the same day, I think.
And he got MJ.
All that shit Farrah Fawcett did, and that's what she's known for, dying on the same day as Michael Jackson. Bad, right? And then just Kobe. Like, what are the other things that have happened? I mean, the year starts off with, isn't it the Australian fires is where it pops off? And that was pretty shitty.
Yeah.
And it was like 2020, why? And like, it's so funny. Yeah. We always celebrate New Year's Eve. Like, yes, a new start. It's like, it should be like, fuck, more. It's got to top it. Like every year, it's like, years are like NFL quarterback contracts. They got to outdo the last one.
Though, what you thinking? Like the years have agents, you know? They're
yeah,
like
2021's like, fuck. Well, how am I gonna beat this?
That's so funny. He's like, listen, man, 2020 got Kobe and the pandemic
and Black Panther.
I want an asteroid.
Yeah, I do. That's
if I don't get an asteroid,
that's gotta be it. Anal probings from aliens, asteroids. Like what AI takes over, like that's how bad 2021's got to do it. I feel really bad for them. It's like whatever heavyweight champ followed like Mike Tyson. Like there's an instant drop.
That was Holyfield, right? Well, I mean it was Buster Douglas.
But after that it just kind of it loses its appeal.
Yeah, but I mean Tyson
like
was still in the mix.
Riddick Bowe, whose I loved, but that like
I loved Riddick Bowe too. I mean I hated him because he kept beating Evander Holyfield, my favorite fighter of all time.
Why? Because you went to his mansion?
No, I mean the guy's from the South.
Yeah,
and I just grew up. He was like really hit when I started watching boxing. You know,
and is that when you first realized you loved black guys who take HGH? Is that where you learned that?
No, I mean, I don't know. And because he was undersized like Tyson, and then everybody said Tyson's going to kill this guy. And then Tyson you heard Tyson talk about it. Like he hit him and he didn't move the same way that other guys moved when he hit him. Holyfield's got the hardest head in the history of boxing.
So that's the most interesting thing of combat sports. And it's like, man, you're the biggest guy on the block until you're not.
Yeah.
It's like, you're just going through. I think that's what happened with Stipe Miocic and who's the guy from France?
Ngannou.
Yeah. Like Ngannou hit him a couple times and he didn't go away, and it's like, and then he got popped, and he's like, well, this is how it goes.
And it doesn't even have to be a skill thing. Even if you're the world's greatest, that's why Floyd Mayweather is such a marvel. Because even if you're the greatest, age is there's gonna be the next guy because you're gonna get old eventually. So
but he picked his opponents.
Yeah, he did. But still, even we've seen guys that pick their opponents, and nobody's ever had a run like him. I mean, the guy still hasn't lost. So
no, he'll go down as one of the greatest who ducked a lot of people in their prime.
Yeah, okay. I mean, he also beat the shit out of some people I remember getting into a real argument with my sports editor at the time who told me Ricky Hatton, was like the main, the top guy.
Well, let's go. Boxing. Where'd you do this? In the South. So you got an argument with a Southern about who was better, a white athlete or a black athlete.
Yeah, and then Manny Pacquiao. I was like, Manny Pacquiao is one. I loved Manny Pacquiao. I mean, you can see he's right here. So.
Are you LA now, Johnny? Do you consider yourself LA?
I don't know what that means. No, not. I mean, this is my 4th year here, so I'm in the middle.
Do you like
year.
living here?
Yeah, of course.
So the place I rent now, I really like because it has a porch. So I want two things: a porch and a backyard.
That's a big life upgrade, like to get those two things too.
Well, dude, but the problem is like my backyard has just become like Jumanji. What's that movie, Jumanji?
Where they go into that video game?
Well, it's just like
Or the
wild.
board game?
I got bugs and spiders and everything's back there. I got to get rid of them all. It's
What do you
so
mean?
hard.
No, that's the nature. What do you mean getting rid
No,
of them?
but there's like a lot of spiders. A lot.
They live out there, though. As long as they're not poisonous.
And I usually like spiders. I have a truce with spiders.
Are you worried about the babies or something?
No, it's just like there's a lot of them. It's like I like a couple spiders.
Like arachnophobia style? Like
Yeah, there's like these white spiders. They're super creepy. You think like white spiders, you're like, oh, cool little whites. No, those even are creepy. Like albino spiders are scarier than albino people, right? When you see an albino, do you like, dude, what is up with your voodoo?
Sorry, no offense to albino people.
Do we have a lot of albinos listening?
Yeah, according to YouTube, 0.01%.
Dude, black albinos are like mystical.
Yeah, it's weird. I feel like you see more black albinos than you do
Well, in
white
LA
albinos.
because they book commercials.
What was that? Remember that movie Powder?
Johnny, what's your social?
Johnny Woodard on Twitter, Johnny A. Woodard on Instagram. But the big thing I want to talk about is our Patreon. Patreon.com/broken simulation. We do a bonus pod there, which we're going to record here pretty soon.
Pretty damn soon. I'll tell you that right now.
What we do there is talk about crazy historical stories, kind of like the stories we talk about on here. We had a really good time with that for the first one, and we're going to get back to that soon. Here are the membership tiers if you want to check us out. Drunken Programmer is the first membership tier. That's just $5 a month. You get all the extra stuff. White Hat Hacker is $20 a month, and the bonus stuff you get there is you can email Sam directly if you want to, and you can get on the guest list.
Sam attempts to pronounce your name, Johnny. Johnny, like that's making fun of my handicap.
We're gonna start doing a live patrons only video conference with the host. Use the time to ask questions and bullshit with Sam as he attempts to pronounce your name. That's what we got there.
Johnny, I find what you're doing offensive.
You can also get on the guest list for a Sam Tripoli show when he's in your hometown. Exclusions do apply to that in case it's like some crazy sold out show. And then we just added this top tier, the Julian Assange tier.
What is this tier?
And it just gets you in that you get listed in the special thanks at the end of Broken.
You get on
simulation.
Johnny's fans only for free.
Yeah, it's everything, but plus you get a special thanks at the end of the episode.
Johnny will have phone sex, dude. I want that in there. Johnny will have phone sex with you for $50 a month.
Okay.
Can you put that in there?
Yeah, I can't do it right now, but
Why?
I'm not logged in.
I'll wait.
I don't know the login. I don't know the login.
Johnny.
So patreon.com/brokensam.
Johnny, can I talk about my things?
Yeah, go ahead.
Johnny, I have they're coming for my Instagram. They're coming for my YouTube. They're coming for my Twitter. So follow me while you can. At Ronan Sam Tripoli is my #1 Twitter. Then behind that is like Buddha Sammy. That's my second one.
Love that you have a backup Twitter.
Yeah. And
do you
then
still post to the backup Twitter?
No, but they will lock that down too.
Okay, so you just got to kind of keep that one on the low.
Yeah, on the
low
DL,
down, yeah.
but they'll take that out. And then YouTube's been killing. Go to youtube.com/Sam Tripoli. Check that out.
Yeah, if you're listening to this and you want to watch it, it's this episode will be at youtube.com/Sam Tripoli Comedy.
What else? What else? Oh, we got a new spiritual talk for babies.
All right. What do you want to get into, my friend?
Well, Johnny, I don't know if you know this, but we have a puppy. We just got a puppy.
I didn't know that one. What kind?
We got a pug. And, because having two kids is enough, but we got a pug. But, we're starting to find out our pug is aggressively gay. We have aggressively gay puppy.
Wait, do you have another dog for it to express itself?
Yes, a Jack B who's older.
What's
so
a
Jack B's
what's
about
a Jack B?
He's like Chihuahua.
Oh, I thought that was a breed. Okay.
No, Jack B's his name.
Got it.
And Roger is the pug.
And he relentlessly humps.
No, he
Jack
tries to slob his knob a lot, and I don't like it. It's now. I wouldn't mind if Jack B enjoyed it and he was like, dude, I'm old. I can get any action I want. But Jack B does not enjoy the young pup the thirsty young pup.
Wait, so we've got kind of an assault situation here. I mean, this is a Me Too.
But yeah, basically I mean, dude, you go to dog parks, Me Too's happening everywhere. There's always someone who's got a big dog with junk hanging out, humping everything.
Jack B too.
Jack B too. So the dog is now. Now there used to be another dog, and that dog has since passed away. And that dog used to work Jack B's dick before. Nice. But I think like mostly like I don't know if we talked here, but it's like older gays versus younger gays. Like older gays are fine. They're like kind of over it, right? They're like, yeah, it's gay. I did some gay shit. I'm over it. But like younger gays, like everything's like flaming, right? They got to do everything super gay.
Like the older gays, the only thing you can really tell is that they have a little gel in their hair, and that's it, right?
Yeah.
Like,
and they're just over it.
Yeah.
They're just like, yeah, I'm gay.
Yeah.
I don't care. But young gays are like, I want a hamburger. Give me some meat in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like they got.
What does wanting a hamburger have to do with it?
Oh, I mean, I'm just saying everything they do. Like I was at McDonald's and I was behind these young gay twinks. They're called, right? And they were like, "Oh yeah, put the meat in my mouth." It's like order the meal. Let's go.
So you're saying they can't do anything that's not like super gay?
They love to super gay it up. What's wrong with that?
Just imagine them going into like vote in November.
Oh yeah,
I am voting for Kamala Harris. Right now.
Yeah.
Democrats.
Yes. And that makes me think Jack is a super young gay too. I mean, Roger.
Well, maybe Jack B he's just the old gay, and he's into it, but he's not super gay about it. He's just like, okay, yeah, I'm getting
Or maybe Roger's just not good at it, right?
Could be too much teeth. Yeah.
All teeth. I mean, he does bite a lot.
So do you like break him up when he starts doing that?
Yeah, I go, Roger, no dick sucking. Stop slobbing knob, Roger. So yeah, I got an aggressively gay puppy, and it's kind of weird, and it's kind of hard, and it's just like.
Well, and you don't want to give it a complex too, because then it's going to end up with all this pent up sort of anger.
It's hard to raise a puppy when you're raising two babies. I don't know why we did that, but we did. We did that, Johnny. We did that.
Was that your idea, Sam, to get a pug?
Okay. Next up, Johnny. As you know, Johnny, because you're on Tinfoil Hat, real quick, can we go to the Tinfoil Hat Reddit and see what the people are talking about on the show? How hard I work on that? Johnny, how hard do I work on that show?
On Tinfoil Hat?
Yeah.
You about the third most hard of the people in the studio, I would say.
Okay, so there's 3 people on, and I'm number 3. So you're saying
Sam works really hard on that show.
I work hard on that show. I do a lot of shows. Why do I do a lot of shows? Because there's nothing else going on, and I don't want people to go crazy. Can you read some of the stuff, Johnny, real quick?
Okay, we're on the Tinfoil Hat Reddit. This is a Reddit for people who apparently love the podcast. They love it so much that they want to post about it. And these are the kinds of things they say about Sam. Here we go. This is the subject. I wish Sam would stop talking instead of talking about it. Now, you might not understand what that means, but we're going to clarify here. And this is from the poster Powerful KRH. Okay, here we go. He always says he should stop talking and stop interrupting so he doesn't piss off the listeners. And then he goes on rambling more and interrupts the guest again and says the same thing. If you're going to interrupt and ramble, just do it. Quit saying you're going to stop interrupting and then interrupt immediately after. He says that all the time, and he hasn't interrupted any less.
I mean, dude, you're really, like, I have a weird thing. It's like, hey, dude, you can say whatever you want. Who cares? I mean, it's just hilarious.
You can as long as you're okay with getting blocked on Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, like, if you're going to get nasty, I don't think this is nasty. I think it's funny.
You block people who aren't nasty, though.
No, I do block. Yeah. I block nasty people, Johnny. Like, people who show up just to fucking say mean things. Yeah. If you're always saying, here's how you get blocked, Johnny. If you have no profile pic, okay?
But I've seen people say, hey, I like both of you guys, but I thought Nick Youssef was right. Blocked.
Well, because no, but there's something along the lines of that. Like, if you brought it up, I blocked you.
Okay.
So just bringing it up, you get blocked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And by the way, I have the right to do that.
No, totally. Yeah. No, that's it. I saw it. Bill Hicks' brother has a Facebook page, and he just posted this yesterday. He goes, my Facebook page is like my living room. You came here to see the things that I put out. I didn't come here to see your bullshit. You know what I mean? And when you put your bullshit in my living room, I'm gonna kick you out.
Yeah.
And that's one of the best sort of analogies for your Twitter that I've seen. Yeah.
And on top of that, dude, it's like there's a lot of astroturfing going on.
Oh, ton, yeah. Fake
which
profiles.
means there's fake profiles. And on Instagram, it's even worse because all they're doing is just they can't fake it. So what they do is they talk shit on a private profile. And
I don't know what you mean by that.
So Instagram's really hard to fake a fake person. It's hard.
Yeah. Oh, you're saying they just make their profile private. So
yeah, they're like, oh, so you can't see that's fake? Boom, gone. Talk shit with a private profile, gone. Boom. Yeah. Talk shit with no picture in your private profile, boom, gone.
I think most people should have to put out their real name in their profile too.
I have no problems with that, except for on sex sites.
Yeah, no, of course, yeah, but I'm like on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah,
unless you have a reason for work.
Yeah,
I think you should just go. Let's get your name, man.
Yep. What is your name? Put your name on it.
Why?
No, that's censorship. It's not censorship.
I'm not saying they should have to. I just think they should. I think that should be sort of.
I think they should have to.
Okay.
So let's hear some more of these great comments.
Okay. Well, here's somebody defending you. I like Sam. It wouldn't be tinfoil hat without him. So I guess this guy was like, I know he assumed that this guy was trying to get you kicked off of your own show, and he's like, no, it wouldn't be tinfoil hat with Sam Tripoli if we didn't have Sam Tripoli.
Many have tried.
This is from B Bryant 90. For real, it's getting so bad it almost feels like he's on something or just some strong ass coffee. Trying to listen to homie talk about physics, but Sam kept going off on some tangent about every bit of information. It's always the same rants too. Ha.
So I've often been called, Sam, I know you're on something right now. Like, I hope you know right now, I am extremely tired. What I tend to do is take supplements. And I like these supplements because they make me feel like I'm tweaking. But they are legal.
And you drink coffee. You like coffee.
I drink a ton of coffee. I like to get jacked up. I am sober. I do not do drugs. And I've stopped. I don't know why at the answer. And this really doesn't upset me because it makes me laugh.
That is a common thing, though. But you just kind of have a real high energy sort of affect. I mean, it's not even affect. I
like to go fast.
Yeah.
In everything I do.
That's your personality.
But I do it naturally. I mean, like, coffee's not natural, but I do it within the rules of sobriety.
You're high strung, yeah.
Yeah, well, I just like to go fast.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay? So I'm not, and dude, here's the thing, dude. I get that you want people to just keep talking. But what you don't understand is not everybody is following along the way you are. So most of the time I jump in is when they've said something pretty incredible and I want to understand what they said.
Also, at a certain point, that is the show. This is the show that if you don't like what that is, then maybe you don't like the show.
Don't listen to dude, I love that people listen. And one guy goes, "That's why I quit watching show." Respect, dude. Yeah, you're on a Reddit subreddit of a show you don't watch anymore.
Yeah, the numbers are fine. It's not obviously something's gone right.
Yeah, it's fine. Dude, that's fucking with me numbers, too. I know they fuck. Anyways, I want to hear some more.
This is from Peanuts with a Z.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. He needs to step back and let people talk. I know he's been on this spiritual trip lately, but that doesn't mean you know everything. Slow down and let the guests talk a little more, especially on the latest episode. So many tangents. Birch had so much knowledge to share, too. Oh, well, we like Birch. Birch was cool.
Birch was great. I'm not going to share the interaction between me and Birch, but, he hit me up thanking me for doing the show, and then there was more to it.
Yeah, I got that email. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, he was
appreciative.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. He didn't have
and what you're talking about, he didn't feel that.
Yeah.
Just to let you know.
Yeah, he disagrees. For someone that's just learning about all the spirituality stuff, he should really not even talk about it until he understands it. That'd be some show, huh? You just not saying anything. It's clear he has an idea, but doesn't understand what he's saying sometimes.
I'm not arguing with that. That's true.
Also, and I think this is real. I know you joke about it, but there are a bunch of people that in their sort of journey aren't as far along as you are. And you're kind of like you're translating some of this stuff. I really think that, like some of the stuff that Birch was talking about was pretty dense, and he was not trying to simple. I
try to make it simple.
Yeah.
For people like me who flunked first grade.
Yeah, and you say that as a joke, but there's something to that. I mean, that's a
No,
real...
100%. That's what it is. Takes real. That's why I call it the training wheels.
I like this one. Chumbalex. This is just a one sentence. Listening is the first step to enlightenment. Powerful KRH again. Yeah, that's what really got me. It usually doesn't bother me, but this episode with Birch was really good, and I felt he was about to drop so many bombs. And every time Sam would interrupt him to say, they're going to be mad at me for interrupting you, then at one point he goes, Birch, while he was trying to get a point across, and I lost it. LOL. Like, dude, shut the fuck up for 2 seconds. It's always when the best guests are on.
Continue this thread.
Okay.
Can you continue?
Okay. Yeah, haha, exactly. That's what I thought too. Like when he interrupted him to fix his camera. Just wait for a break in conversation. That's exactly the moment I'm talking about. I literally yelled out loud when that happened. Haha, thought so. These guys are just jerking each other off. There was another part where he was arguing with Johnny and told Birch to think about what he lost. What? Come on, dude. He wouldn't have... Oh, lost his train of thought. I got it. He wouldn't have lost his train of thought if you're going to interrupt him in the first place.
It's so good, dude.
This is someone defending Sam here. A few things I wanted to point out about the show. This is from Carol Baskin.
The lady, the Tiger King?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's fucking free, guys. Like 100% free with 0 sign up to anything. No upsells, no nothing. Well, we do upsell a little bit on the Patreon. Just Sam, Johnny, and XG giving us some free entertainment. Sam puts out like 3 episodes a week. Sam puts out so much content for free. Like there are a lot of people in his life who would be totally happy if he maybe put out a little less free content.
Yeah, the one person at home right now.
Yeah. This is a staggering rate of new episodes. I have 2 other conspiracy podcasts that I actually pay a monthly fee for, and they don't produce as frequently as Sam does for free. Nobody here is an expert. Sam and XG are trying to learn just like we are. I like how they said Sam and XG, not Johnny.
Johnny, everybody thinks Johnny knows what's going on.
Stop bitching them out for getting things wrong or not understanding certain words.
Thank you, dude.
I love how I wasn't included in that. People who don't understand shit. I love that. Wow. We know he knows who I am because I'm in this part, but he goes, Sam and XG are just trying to learn.
Yeah.
They don't know how to pronounce shit. Reason for this post is that I have been seeing a lot of negativity and venom directed towards Sam in this last few weeks on the sub. What the fuck, guys? It's a free podcast, which is a lot of fun. Let's see if anybody dares to go against this fellow here. Yeah, it's funny. Let's hope they're real. This guy says it's bots and trolls.
Dude, here's what's going on. There's a couple podcasts out there that have been not excited about how I've described some of their podcast hosts, and
what?
They're just
Can
sending
you say what
people...
you're talking about here?
No, I don't want to get into it because I don't want to bring.
Is it a conspiracy podcast?
No, it's not a conspiracy podcast.
Okay.
So yeah, the point of that whole thing is this, Johnny, is that I have found spirituality in my life, Johnny. And as you know, I found shape-shifting Jesus, and I am a certified Jesus freak right now.
You're a Christian, yeah.
I'm not Christian. I'm a Gnostic. I'm like Gnostic 101. I'm white belt Gnostic right now.
I feel like the Gnostics were a sect of Christianity, weren't they?
I thought Gnostics were before Christianity.
Gnosticism, a prominent heretical movement of the 2nd century Christian church.
Oh, shit. Well, I guess I am a Christian. But, we're all Hindus, bro. At the end of the day, we're all Hindus. Anyway, so I believe in shape-shifting Jesus, what he did for us. Like, shape-shifting Jesus really helped me appreciate women.
Explain.
Because it's pretty obvious that aliens...
I didn't need shape-shifting Jesus to appreciate women, but Sam did, apparently.
No. I have 2 daughters. I appreciate women, but it helped me appreciate them even more.
Got it.
On a higher level, Johnny.
Okay.
And that is that because, as you know, in a lot of testaments, they talk a lot about aliens, multiple dimension beings, demons, all trying to get in that ass, right? They're trying to get that female action. And it makes you appreciate the fact that women have the universe in their womb. And that's a lot of power. And that can drive some people a little crazy to create life. So I say to you ladies, I appreciate you. And it's like my Jesus is okay with porn stars and strippers and rappers and country music guys.
Okay.
Right? What's wrong with that, Johnny?
No, that's good. I'm glad.
So the reason I bring this up, Johnny, there's a method to my madness. And it goes down to my story that the other day I was walking down the street, Johnny, in the neighborhood where I live. And a gentleman, an older man, walked up to me and goes, "Sir, will you pray for me?" And I'm like, obviously, yeah, I have shape-shifting Jesus in my heart. I will pray for you. I go, "What do you want me to pray for, sir?" He goes, "Please, pray for my sanity and my burning penis." I go, "What?"
No, this is not real.
Hand to God, Johnny. The guy asked me
Are you kidding?
to pray for his burning penis.
Did you laugh when he said burning?
Johnny,
No, for real though.
that's not what we do. We who have shape-shifting Jesus.
Yeah, but
in
that
heart, we
comes
don't
out
laugh.
of nowhere. That's like a great punchline. That came out like, I just need you to pray for. I'm
Pray for my penis.
sanity and my
Pray
burning
for my burning penis, please. And I go, okay. And like, dude, I'm just happy that this dude told me that. Because I would really have hated to pray for everything else but that. And then he got all of it, but he still had his dick on fire, right? Like, that would really suck.
He's obviously got an STD. That's what we're talking about.
I don't know, man, but it's on fire. And I I'm like, and I want everyone who listens to the show, just pray for the older man with the burning penis.
Maybe he's on fire for the Lord.
Maybe,
Penis.
dude. Loins of fire, dude. But I mean, that is legit a real story.
Was this a homeless person?
It was not a homeless person, Johnny.
Interesting. Wow.
Jesus.
And you were just walking?
Just walking my girls.
Wow. What kind of prayer did you offer up for
I
him?
go, God, please, shape-shifting Jesus, you are all mighty. Without you, none of this is possible. Please help this man in his time, these turbulent times. Please help him in his sanity. And please, God, please help his penis to stop being on fire. Amen.
What did he say?
What, God?
No, the man. After you did that.
Oh, I didn't do it right there. I had the guy's got
I
a dick
thought
on fire. I'm hanging out with my daughters.
Yeah,
am I
that's
gonna
what I'm
do?
saying. I thought you laid hands on him or something.
No, dude. No, dude. That's not my thing, dude.
You were just like, yeah, I got you.
I got you, dude. I told him I'm gonna go do it, and I'm home, and I
And
did.
you actually did it.
Yeah, dude.
What a great person you are. Do you think that?
What would you do, Johnny, if a guy's dick was on fire? Would you not help?
Do you think before you got shape-shifting Jesus that kind of thing would have happened to you, or do you think he kind of recognized that you had the aura of
Johnny,
shape-shifting
can I be
Jesus?
honest with you?
Yeah.
When he said that, I was like, wow, this is all meant to be.
It's new though, right?
This is new.
Yeah. Okay.
Shape-shifting Jesus in my... I know you guys think I'm joking.
No,
you think I'm making this story up. It is 100% true.
Like, see,
The simulation is broken.
I like to think of it as we're all mirrors, right? And we're
Law of correspondence, bro.
we're either reflecting God, or we're reflecting something else, like maybe nothing, darkness or whatever.
Well, we have both in us.
And you're reflecting shape-shifting Jesus right now, and other people see it, like that light coming off of you from the source.
Johnny, thank you.
Yeah, and they recognize it, and they want a little taste.
Hey, dude, they can get a big taste. It's all you can eat.
If you
okay?
want a taste of cool Broken Simulation merch, what a segue. Wow. You can go to bsmerch.com. I want to show you our #1 seller. It's the This Is Bullshit Neck Gator. if you are made to wear in your locality a mask or some kind of mouth covering in public spaces, we got the perfect one for you. This one says, "This is bullshit." And it promotes Broken Simulation. That's bsmerch.com. We also have some cool shirts. People love the Sam Tripoli as Pope shirt.
When, Johnny, I'm being dead serious. When we're getting Karate Johnny up.
Karate Johnny. What do you want me? Just a picture of that
Yeah.
picture of me in the karate pose?
I just want to put Broken Sim, Eye of the Tiger.
Okay. I maybe do like some kind of rip off of Karate Kid, / Cobra Kai.
Yeah, I love that.
Have you seen that Cobra Kai is
on Netflix?
they grabbed it on Netflix and it's doing really well now. Like I watch it on YouTube and I'm like, this show's awesome, but it's on Netflix now and it's just whoosh, so many more people are seeing it. I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
I think it's great. I'm super happy for everybody involved.
They should do more shit. Why can't they? I mean, that show was just the perfect.
I mean, what we just see that it's very interesting because like people hate remakes, but for some reason they like that one because it's not a remake. It is a continuation of the story with a flip of the script.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever seen the video where someone put out that the Karate Kid is actually the bad guy in the movie?
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
I think that somewhat probably influenced this idea. It's shot. Well, my friend Brett Ernst is in it. Shout out to Brett Ernst, probably one of the most talented dudes I've ever known.
This is from someone called, and if you post a 5-star review, we will likely read it on this podcast. So please go on iTunes or whatever app you're checking this out in and post a 5-star review because we will read it. HOH13 says, best podcast. Sam and Johnny are the best, even though Sam needs speech therapy. So there you go. 5-star review.
Well, nobody can just let me have nice things, right? It just can't be nice.
This is from Stro1775. Brother Sam and Brother Johnny. Awesome edits by Johnny. Thanks to both of you for all the awesome content. That's a good one.
Okay. I came out clean on that one.
Count von Stott says, pure comedy gold. One of my favorite new podcasts. Johnny and Sam's dynamic is great. Sam's pure, unbridled enthusiasm is like a 6-year-old on a case of Mountain Dew. And Johnny's wit is right there to bring him back to focus. Hilarious. Love it.
Yeah. You must love it, Johnny. You must love it. How do you come out so clean, motherfucker?
Good podcast, according to Paco661. Uncle Joey is king of underground comedy. Don't know what that has to do with
God
that.
bless Uncle Joey.
Yeah, we love him. We love him. Max Better with 3 X's. Love it. Johnny and Sam are a match made in simulation heaven.
So I am the Robin on this show now?
That's just the order it was in.
Wow, Johnny, the coup.
That's not true.
The coup.
This is from someone called Slamurai Sam. So awesome. Great listening. I love Johnny Nice. Thanks.
Jesus Christ. Johnny.
This is from someone called Boxster81. Lizards and gizzards. Fuck Don Lemon. John and Sam, love y'all boys. Upstate New York, represent. Cuomo loves the D.
Nipple rings.
Got a nice Cuomo slam in there. This is from CJW1214. 5-star, entertaining to say the least. Thank you. Young Gu 23. Johnny and Sam giving us the red pill, waking us up one episode at a time. Take the red pill with us or take the blue pill. Well, still love you, but you'll be happier knowing the truth. So.
Wow, that's great. Those are some great ones. Johnny, you seem to be loved by the masses.
This is a long one. Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
The original Scotty B. Love from Tennessee. Sammy Boy. Jay Woodbury. Xavier. This is he got included even though he's not on the show. My homies. Amazing content. So unique. It's a breath of fresh air hearing these guys chew it up. My go-to podcast. It's played anytime I'm on my commute, at my desk, on a walk, to bang your girl, in parentheses. Seriously, this and Tinfoil Hat are the best in the game. Keep doing great things, guys. Love from Tennessee.
Love you, Tennessee.
Yeah, Sam and Johnny, always a good time from Tinfoil Hooligan. Matt, 1851. Sam and Johnny, great show. I see the powers that be got their mask propaganda commercials in the show. My mask, we must have had one of those automated reads was a mask thing. My propaganda commercial was a Washington State one. Oh, that was his state of the local government there.
Oh, okay. Well, we appreciate the ads.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, no.
Rorgan Mountree says, this is 5 stars. I am Johnny's hot girlfriend in my mind.
Oh, snaps.
Nice.
Is this the one, Johnny?
Nice. I think that's a good one. Josh S91.
Is that the one who wanted to eat your butt?
No, I couldn't know. I don't know. That's a different person, I think.
So now we have 2 chicks that are on to you, Johnny.
Well, no, the one that wanted to eat my butt was a dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you don't know what kind of dude. It could be a twink.
Okay. Great show. 5 stars to anything Tripoli affiliated. So
Thank you, dude. Finally, voice of reason.
Brian Allen, my new favorite podcast. This is where I prefer to get my news and world events.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's good.
Guys, leave us a 5-star
yes,
review.
please.
Leave us a nice thing.
And we will
Say
check it
something
out.
nice. Stop kissing Johnny's ass.
Or keep riling up Tripoli because it's funnier that way. Do that.
I know. People love doing that. They've been doing it my whole life. They don't realize I'm a human being.
Where was one guy? One guy gave us like a 1-star review. Remember, it was like a protest review. Remember that guy? What was he protesting about? Hold on.
Just the Jews.
Actually, we don't read 1-star reviews unless they're ridiculous. So please don't give us 1-star reviews. But this guy says BS is such an appropriate name because this whole podcast is BS. Here's the one. Okay, he actually gave us 4 stars, so that's okay. This is from someone called Chelsea. I don't know how to say that. Truth won't give it 5 stars until it's Broken Simulation with Sam Tripoli and Johnny Woodard.
I think it says that.
No, it doesn't. It says broken simulation with Sam Tripoli. So.
Well, it should say.
I'll defend Sam here. He did ask me if I wanted to do that, and I thought it was too many words. If it was, I might just call it broken simulation.
No, with Sam Tripoli and Johnny Woodard, or Johnny Nice, or just Jay. How about Sam Tripoli and J?
Just Jay.
And J.
J. Okay, so that's been reviews. All right, guys, we want to talk about our new sponsor here. These guys stepped up to the plate when many sponsors were not.
They were afraid of the truth, but not these guys.
Yeah, we're stoked to have
They're
them.
real.
So please check them out. It's mybookie.ag, and
just go to mybookie.com.
Yeah, mybookie.com. It'll take you to mybookie.ag.
Take it right there. Keep it easy.
Winning season returns at MyBookie. Winning season means doubling your first deposit. Winning season means Survivor, super contests, and squares.
Go hard to paint. Make the bets. WNBA's out there.
Yeah.
Soccer.
NBA.
Professional lacrosse.
Major League Baseball.
Dude, I would vote on I was talking about on the other show. I think they should do bumfights.com. Why not? Why not?
At MyBookie, winning season means hitting all your parlays and props with your feet up, watching your team trounce their rivals. I'm going to be watching my team, the Carolina Panthers.
You know what I'm excited about? Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. I don't know why. I just am. Put some money on that, MyBookie. Go to MyBookie. Dude, you can do UFC. They got some great UFC fights coming.
Yeah. Rejoice. It's time to celebrate the NFL season. Invest in your intuition. Use promo code BrokenSim, one word, BrokenSim.
BrokenSim.
And
S-I-M.
double your first deposit.
Dude, say you put down 200, bam, 400's there.
New players get up to $1,000 in free play, designed to add more excitement to the sports you love and the games you bet.
I think I'm going to join, and if you like this show, you guys, we could do UFC parlays together.
Good idea, man. Good idea. From live betting to championship futures, every play you want to make is waiting at MyBookie. It's simple.
MyBookie.
Make your picks.
MyBookie.
Win big. Collect your cash.
MyBookie.
Use promo code
MyBookie.
BrokenSim and double your first deposit.
MyBookie.
That's BrokenSim. Your winning season begins today only at MyBookie.
MyBookie.com/
No, just a promo code.
MyBookie.com promo code
BrokenSim.
BrokenSim, everybody. Thank you
That's
for
it.
making this the #1 Sports Center of the Apocalypse
Yep.
podcast out there, and we appreciate MyBookie. Guys, I like to run. I like to work out,
Yeah, that's why you wear a tracksuit everywhere, right? Just in case you ever want to just break out and run while walking down the street.
So, Johnny, here's the weird thing, right? I live in a nice area that can be shady at night.
Yeah, that's most of LA, right?
That is most of LA. Really beautiful during the day, shady as fuck at night, right? We talked about when I run so that people don't fuck with me and get mugged because, everybody's on that crime app. Do you have that crime app?
Neighborhood or something like that?
No, not neighborhood. It's another thing. God.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Starts with a C, dude. Oh, Citizen. It's
Citizen, yeah,
right?
there you go. Yeah.
All the women love Citizen. They love it because it gets them right where it gets them in there.
Because you can see how many sex offenders there are.
Oh, that's the first thing Martha did. Look how many people, sex offenders that live near us. Why do I need to know that?
It's not information you're meant to have either. Like you're not.
What are you gonna do with that? Hey, dude, there's 30 people on our block that bumped uglies scumbag ways. Like, what are we supposed to do with that? Yeah. What am I supposed to do with that?
Nothing. There's nothing you can do.
So, there's been some, and people are saying, oh, dude, there was a mugging over there. There's a knifing over there. So, you know how I run at night so people don't fuck with me? I dance and sing.
No, you don't.
I sing and dance. Like I do, you ever seen when you're a jet, and then they're running around. That's how I sing. I swear to God, I sing and I dance. I do some Tool, and I got my mohawk going. I'm like,
do you have your headphones in?
Yeah, and I sing and dance as loud as I can, and I run by people, and they stare at me. But you know what no one does? Fuck with me.
It's like your own personal Rocky montage.
I'm in my own musical.
Like in Rocky IV when he's in Siberia or whatever, with those logs on his shoulders and shit.
And the music's playing in the background, but I'm singing out loud.
Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah, I'm singing some Run the Jewels, a lot of Tool.
Tool. That's a perfect music.
Jesus Christ, why don't you come save my soul? And I'm just running through the streets. Nobody fucks with me, dude.
You're lucky you don't get reported to the police.
I don't care, dude. I got to get rid of these tits, man. And I got bad leg. So it's like I need to run. If I don't run, the circulation gets
You
bad.
still fasting? We want an update on that.
Didn't work.
Didn't work.
I got to get it going, dude.
Already out on the fasting, huh?
I need
Low
to
carb is where it's at, bro.
I got to, dude.
Keto, low carb.
You know what, man? I do a lot of podcasts. I got to figure out how to condense everything so I have more time to breathe.
You do, dude. You got a lot of stuff. Like,
well, it's like the truth is, it's like I have to keep everything spinning.
yeah.
But when I do run, I love to run. I love to sing. I love to dance.
Yeah.
What else do I have? Johnny, I got a lot. That one.
Can we talk about you having the reason you had twins, according to someone?
Oh, yeah. So my friend Tino, who I love to death, comes over, and like,
This is so funny.
so I have cousins, and because of this COVID thing, a lot of my cousins haven't been able to come and see my kid. And
Is cousin a big deal in your family? Like a cousin? Like, are you close with your cousins?
well, I'm very cool with her. We're very cool. She's much younger than me, so her mom is my cousin.
Oh, okay.
And she was on the East Coast most of her life, but since she's moved back, do you know how we bonded, me and my cousin Nina, over her favorite podcast, Guys We Fucked?
That's funny.
And it's so funny because I would have the girls on my show, and I would go, will you just do a little video for my cousins who are like younger? They're all in their 20s. And I was like, will you do a little videos for them? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, hey, ladies, thanks for this podcast. I hope you're jumping on those dicks and sucking those balls and fucking those guys. I'm like, okay, dude. Okay.
That's so funny.
I'm like, okay.
Did they love it? Did you?
Yeah, they're like, you're the best. So
That's great.
So she came over, and she's the first cousin to come over, which is very cool. And I was very excited because my mom hasn't been able to make it because my mom is afraid of the virus, but she hates flying. It's just like this. My mom watches too. My mom is like the lizard people's wet dream.
Flying does suck right now, though. Like with them having to wear the mask the whole time. And everything.
I don't do it.
You have. They won't let you.
I put it right here, and I tell them I got in an accident, and
Do you really do that?
Yeah. So my cousin comes over. We're talking, and she's very nice. She works in human resources, and we were talking about how brutal that must be right now with all of the overly sensitive people.
It's the worst.
It's got to be brutal, right?
Nothing nonstop meetings with people who like, yeah, I was walking into work today, and I saw Billy open the door for me. So
Yeah, he wished me Merry Christmas. He knows I'm an atheist. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
it's the worst.
Nobody cares about your feelings. Just produce profits. So anyway, she comes over. And so we started talking about kids. I asked if she's going to have kids. She's like, she'd like to have kids if it happens. So we started getting into it. And we're like, yeah, I have 2 daughters. Tino's sitting there. Tino would like to work in buying guns and how the Democrats are working the country.
Where are you?
Destroying. At my house.
Okay.
I butt dialed Tino twice, and he just stopped by, which is fine. I love Tino. He's welcome to my house anytime. Anytime anyone comes over, I get super excited. Because the babies need to meet people.
Yeah.
Because due to this whole thing, they haven't gone out a lot.
Got to get different germs on them and stuff.
Well, not just that. They just got to meet people.
Okay.
It's like we're dealing with fucking stranger danger when they don't meet people. They get weirded out. Like,
I don't know. I mean, if they'd grown up on a farm, in the remote Montana or something.
But farmers tend to have family around. Families come around, say hi.
Yeah. Okay.
That doesn't happen.
Go ahead.
So Tino comes over, and he is and we started talking about how all these comics tend to have female daughters. And Tino goes, because they have little dicks. I go, what? I'm sitting in front of my cousin, my female cousin. He's like, yeah, science has showed guys with little dicks tend to have daughters. I go, what are you talking about? He goes, oh, yeah, you got to see the research. who's the dick doctor doing the research? But supposedly he said that guys with longer dicks can do different positions that have boys. So, like, would there be any Asian boys out there if it was about dick size?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It would just, yeah.
And he's saying position, and he's talking positions. He's like, if you go jackhammer this way, I'm like, dude, this is my cousin. Why are you talking about dick sizes?
That's so funny.
In front of my cousin, he's like, what? Science?
Like, I'm sure your cousin has. She doesn't want to know about your dick. First of all.
Well, I tell everybody I'm the 6-inch club. Okay. That's why, hey, dude, listen to me, man. If 6 inches is enough, that's fine. Go find yourself a snuffleupagus, okay? Go out there, lady who has a car trunk for a snatch. Go have a good time. Right? So, yeah, he brought that up.
I found one thing. It says, and this is from 2018. So this says, men with smaller penises may struggle with fertility problems, according to a new paper to be presented at the American Society for Reproductive Medicine. But I think what they're calling small is like, here we go. Research found that infertile men tend to have penises that are nearly half an inch, 1 centimeter shorter than that of their fertile peers. It's only a centimeter they're talking about.
Well, what's normal? 5.5 inches?
I don't. This is the first study to identify an association between shorter penile length and male infertility.
Who's doing this study?
This is from the University of Utah School of Medicine. It's possibly a manifestation of congenital or genetic factors that predispose one to infertility. Male fertility appears to be dropping around the world, with some studies estimating that men are only about half as fertile as they were 4 decades ago.
Of course, these fucking lizard people putting chemicals in the food.
It's been blamed on everything from laptops to poor sleep to celiac disease.
What's celiac? Is that the lizard people from that one from Flash Gordon?
I think that's like gluten intolerance, if I'm not mistaken. Celiac disease.
Do you know what has gluten in it? Crystal meth.
It's that gluten and oh, really? Okay.
Speed has gluten in it.
Can I have the gluten-free Speed?
Yeah,
today?
you can get it at Whole Foods.
Until now, penis size hasn't come up. Anyway, so it sounds okay. Here we go. Okay, hold on. But when Slade and his colleagues looked at the fertility and measurements of 815 men who visited a men's health clinic between 2014 and 2017, they found that fertile men had penises around 5.3 inches long, erect, compared to infertile men whose penises were an average of about 4.9 inches erect. So.
That's a real weird thing. That's like you're splitting hairs and dicks.
Yeah. Anyway, but that makes me feel better.
Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't want to hear that and go to that fucking conference with my female cousin.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's so funny that Tino did that.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing?
What'd you say?
What'd I say? I go, dude, this is my cousin.
What did he say?
You're trying to tell her I got a small dick? I have 6 inches. I bring heat.
6 inches is fine.
Yeah, she's nice. They're all great. They're great. It's so hilarious.
So when I was speaking of your mom, you talking about your mom didn't want to fly. So what they've started doing now, when you get on the plane or like the day of the flight, because American's not doing any social distancing on the plane, they're selling every seat. And
good.
When the day you get there, if they've overbooked the flight, they've got it in the app now where you can bid on getting money back to give up your ticket and get on a later flight. You listening?
Yes.
And so I always put in the maximum amount. I put in like $350, and then what they'll do is that if the flight's overbooked, they'll call you up to the counter and say, hey, we'll offer you $350 to wait a couple hours, take the next flight. So I'm hoping I'll get that as you are just texting him there.
No, dude, I'm just trying to see what jokes worked, what jokes didn't work to work on another show.
Okay. I'm just going to finish the story real quick.
Okay, go.
What? I can't. I mean, as you know, what are you doing?
Guess what I'm doing? How much longer do you think we got?
55 minutes. All right.
Go.
So I put in that I wanted $350 to give up my seat. You put it in the app. And then if your bid was the lowest bid, then they'll let you switch seats. So they called me up there, and right before the flight was about to board, and I didn't even listen to the thing. I thought I would have to catch a flight the next day or whatever, and I didn't want to do that. I was like, no, never mind. But they were going to give me $350.
Straight cash?
Toward another flight.
Credit.
Yeah, but credit, which would have been enough to cover, like, if I want to go home for Thanksgiving or something.
Right.
And so, but I'm assuming, I didn't take it because I assumed that the flight, because I looked at the flights and the next one was like tomorrow, the next day, and I would have to go all the way 2 hours back to my parents' house.
Right. You don't want to be Tom Hanks stuck in a
right, exactly.
airport
but
diddling
then,
kids.
Right as they scan my boarding pass to get on the plane, I hear them go, "We're still looking for volunteers to delay their flight by 90 minutes." And so the next flight would have been 90 minutes later. And I'm already on it's too late. I scan my boarding pass. So I go to get on the plane. And then as I sit down, it's this big fat woman with a newborn infant on her lap in the middle seat. I'm in the window. And then I'm like, fuck. So I went and sat down, and then the baby starts crying before
babies cry, dude.
Yeah, but I'm sitting next to the baby, and my whole thing to deal with flying is to sleep on the plane. So then part of me is like, okay, I'm gonna go get up and ask if I can take that delayed flight now. But the people next to me, they're black, and I didn't want them to think that
you're a racist.
A racist. So I sat there the whole time.
So you let misery because you thought people would think you were racist.
Yeah, that's the society.
But really, you just hate children.
That's right. Yeah.
So your bigotry, your more acceptable bigotry.
Isn't that sad?
That is sad. Dude, I think it should be illegal for someone's ass to go over into your seat. That happened to me before.
Yeah, well, some airlines make them people buy. Who was it? Too fat to fly. Was that Ari? I mean,
Ralphie May.
Well, no, it was it was Kevin Smith. That's who it was. Kevin Smith. They wanted to make him when Kevin Smith was at his fattest. Kevin Smith, who had the Widowmaker heart attack. He got in trouble for being too fat to fly. Here it is from CBS. We can watch this.
This invention is 50 times stronger than regular glue.
What the fuck is that? Oh.
Yes.
Keep watching to find out how this glue works.
You've heard by now that movie director Kevin Smith was thrown off a Southwest Airlines flight over the weekend, in his words, because he was too fat to fly. Southwest later apologized and gave him a refund, but Smith is still mad about it, and he's using the internet to try to keep pressure on the airline.
Just wanted to make sure I wasn't too fat for the frame.
Yesterday, Kevin Smith released his final words on the controversy on his webcast.
It's a new weight of measurement, you know? There's just like thin, heavy set, too fat to fly on Southwest Airlines.
Although he claims he was able to fit within the required 17 inches between the two armrests of his Southwest seat, he was told he needed more than one seat to complete his flight and was taken off the plane.
The employees can make the decision that you are too fat to fly, or that you need more than one seat, at least, to be on Southwest Airlines.
Here's my problem.
Southwest says it tries to convey.
Did he have people sitting around him? If he didn't, I don't care. If he did, dude, that's happened to me. It sucks.
It's the worst.
It's the worst. And like this is my problem with fat people, right? It's like
easy.
No, I'm not gonna be easy. Stop trying to society for the acceptance of fat asses, and take that time and energy. Go to the gym.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, dude, I get it, Kevin Smith. It sucks you got kicked off. Super embarrassing. It's super embarrassing.
Also, if he had acted on this back then, maybe he wouldn't have had a major heart attack.
And now it's like, look at us, we're fat people.
A sensitive message with discretion. When passengers Kat Salgado and her best friend Monique were singled out in front of friends and fellow passengers and asked to buy additional seats in 2006, they said they felt as if they were treated as monsters and not passengers.
Oh my dude!
And Smith doesn't want anyone feeling that way.
Folks, don't do it to yourself either. Just think twice before you go, before you choose a carrier. Choose somebody that doesn't come up to you and tell you you're too fat.
I mean, dude,
yeah,
it's just
that's tough.
It's my opinion on it. Here's the thing, dude, and I'm a fat man. I'm not in great shape.
Working on it, though. You're out there screaming in the street.
Dancing.
Yeah.
So here's my thing. Please don't let my mohawk suck.
Your mohawk's fine, buddy. I cut my own hair while I was home, by the way. So.
I like that about you. Here's the whole thing, dude. It's like, If you want to have 90 genders and you want to have whatever kind of gender or name you want, that's fine. When your fucking needs start to inflict on other people's lives, that's when I have problems. That's it. You want to be a giant fat person? That's fine. I have no problems with it. You live your life. But when you're taking up a seat that someone else has paid for and half of your ass is over their seat, it's like my problem with people with dogs. You're abusing this thing when you're bringing on a fucking Great Dane.
I will say part of it, you're right. But I will say part of this is due to the fact that the airlines have been trying to squeeze every last inch out of those seats. Those seats have been getting smaller and smaller and smaller over the years as Americans have gotten bigger and bigger.
Oh, yeah. My friend was like on the road. He's like, people are just obese. And obese, and they're having kids that are obese.
Yeah.
And it's just like eating is a drug. Eating and booze and alcohol is a drug. And it's just like, you can do whatever you want in your life. You be you. But when your actions infringe on someone else's life, that's when we got to go, what's right and what's wrong here?
Here it is from USA Today from 2018. Air passengers get bigger, airline seats get smaller.
Well, it's like people are like, God, bail out the airline industry. No, fuck them.
Let's see. Average pitch in coach has narrowed from about 35 inches to 31 inches. On some discount carriers, that's legroom, by the way, pitch, such as Spirit or Frontier, pitch is as low as 28 inches. Average seat width has shrunk from 18 to 17 inches or less over the past few years.
Somewhere business got away from pleasing the customer.
Yeah, everything you have to pay for now, everything's an upsell.
Everything on television is like, you're going to watch this. We don't care if you like it. Airlines are like, fuck you. We're not giving you anything for free. No more free shit. And it's just like, okay, man, you're going to crash and burn.
Listen to this. An average woman who weighed 140 pounds in 1960 weighed nearly 170 pounds by 2014, 169 pounds by 2014. Think about that, dude. In, what is that, 450 and 54 years, the average woman of 140 pounds of that time is almost 30 pounds more now.
Well, dude, yeah, the food we eat, shit, it's just crap.
The average man went from 166 to 196.
I'm fat. I'm going to lose weight, dude. I'm going to lose fucking weight, dude. I'm going to lose weight. Dude. What are you going to do? Where do you go? And the back thing, go back, go. Real quick, we want to tell you about our good friends at Skillshare. That's right. Skillshare is an online learning community where millions come together to take the next step in their creative journey. With thousands of inspiring classes for creative, curious people, with topics that are including film, video, fine art, animation, creative writing, marketing, production, freelance, entrepreneurship, you name it, web developed content, and crafts. Skillshare is an online learning community where you can meet others, people like you. You could learn. Skillshare offers thousands of classes for creative and curious people.
I signed up. You get 2 free months of the premium. And they have some, if you're interested in getting started in video editing, they have some great beginner classes from what I saw. But I signed up for some, to kind of learn some advanced stuff that I don't really know about. And there are some really, really high quality instructors.
Multiple classes that appeal to what you're looking for, everybody.
If you want to get 2 free months of their premium membership, it's Skillshare.com/broken.
Whoa!
Skillshare.com/broken.
And what do they get, Johnny?
2 free months of premium membership. It's access to all these classes. Animation, creative writing, film and video, fine art, graphic design, illustration, some really cool illustration stuff. If you want to learn to illustrate on computers, there's some really good stuff there. Music, learn to make music, singing lessons even, photography, user interface, and user experience design if you want to design web stuff, web development. And you can also learn about business analytics, freelance, and entrepreneurship.
Love it, dude. Love all of it.
Marketing.
I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm in. I'm going to go home.
Skillshare.com/broken. Also, you help us
/broken.
This is our first sponsor, so we kind of want to impress them.
I'm
If
in.
you If you just want to, you don't pay anything. You get 2 free months. Please help us out by going to sign up.
Hey, dude, can I be honest with you?
It depends on what you're going to say.
Jeff Bezos' ex-wife is single. What wouldn't you do?
How much money is she worth?
I think it's $50 billion.
Oh, and she's cute. Oh yeah, she's not even ugly. I always said I'd do Oprah. Nope, you like that? You remember that Chappelle Show bit where he's like impregnates Oprah?
Yeah.
And then in the end, it comes out and it's like Dr. Phil's head on a baby's body, you know? And he's like, "Oh, she ain't bad."
Dude, she's hot.
Look at Bezos.
And dude, if I was her, I would just go get NBA dick all day, dude.
What, to piss him off?
Oh yeah, just fucking crush it. Dude, he left somebody, it cost him $50 billion.
That hurts, bro. That hurts.
I mean, do you think she's cashed out? Do you think she's like, okay, just give me my money? Do you think she owns a piece of Amazon still?
I'd get cashed out, I think.
Would you?
I think so.
Because I think Amazon's unfortunately only going to get bigger.
Yeah, but I just want I do half and half. Like give me some stock.
What would you do? How quickly would you swipe right if you fucking?
Oh, dude, I wouldn't swipe right. I do the swipe that goes up where the star, you know, where they see it.
Oh, I haven't been on those in so long.
It's called super like. Yeah, I would do a super like.
Super like
yeah.
it?
And then it goes right into their inbox. Like this person super liked you. Yeah. If you right swipe, they have to right swipe on you for them to see you. If you swipe up.
Which app is this now?
Tinder. It's Tinder.
Oh, so you haven't moved to Bumble? Is there anything new? Is there a new one?
I'm not on the apps anymore because I have a girlfriend. But
that's true, John. Johnny has a girlfriend. Guys, you can't eat his ass.
But last year, there's Bumble, there's Hinge, which is where I met my girlfriend, and then there's Tinder, which is interesting because guys still think Tinder's a hookup app, but all the women all say in their profiles, not here for hookups. It's really funny how that is.
There's no straight grinder.
Yeah,
like that's what everything.
That's what Tinder was though. When it started out, it was mostly for hookups. But then the women kept joining and just saying, "I'm not here for hookups."
Yeah, well, because that women aren't like that.
All right, so you sent me this video, and I know we love to look at crazy videos around here, and this is one of the craziest.
Dude, bad martial arts is the best videos ever.
I just love
because it just lets you know that like people are so desperate to join a group. And on top of that, have somebody tell them what to do.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
They want just someone to tell them so they don't have to think.
It's like being on a team.
Yeah, that's what they want. They want a leader, and they just want to believe in heroes. And this is the best. That's my favorite thing. That's my favorite
These are all what we're watching if you're on audio only, and please go to youtube.com/SamTripoliComedy.
Dude, look at that.
We're watching
that is the best.
We're watching a series of martial arts.
So it's like a lot of energy, a lot of like some straight up like Street Fighter shit.
Yeah,
look at that guy.
Yeah. Like, yo.
And you know what else it's like? Look at that's my favorite.
Oh, that was like laser eyes.
That's my favorite.
So wait, hold on. This guy's got
three. This
guy's got 3
that
people.
That was the best. Dude, that is the best white boy fighting I've ever seen in my life.
He's got 3 people stacked up, like back to back, pushed together. He punches the first one who's holding like a punching bag, and none of the middle 2 people move. The guy on the end just goes flying.
It's unbelievable.
What even happened there? Wow, I love the guy who has laser beam eyes.
What is that?
Look at that. That guy does Superman eyes. He just looks at him and sends him to the floor. That's amazing. Look at this. Is my favorite.
No, this next one. Stop. What is that? Go back to that one. He's not even stopping them. Look at the black guy's like, I'm not even playing this game. It's after this.
I'm going to put this in slow motion so we can analyze it really great. Here, let's put this at 0.5 speed. Okay, here we go.
Dude, it's the best. What is going on?
Look at this.
What is this guy?
What is he doing?
What's that guy doing? What is he? Who's the
Hold
teacher
on, we gotta
there?
run that back. I'm gonna do it even slower so we can really.
Who's the teacher?
I think it's got to be the guy in the blue.
Okay, so I already stop. What is this? Scarecrow Kung Fu? Like,
you know what it looks like? Did you ever watch? Monty Python and the whole?
Yeah, the Black Knight.
Yeah, that's what he looks like. Yeah.
What is this?
He's got a bag on his head.
Okay, so
This guy just looks at this guy and sends him down. Look at that.
do you want a problem? No, I got no problem. I got no problem. That's the best. This
one,
is the best.
I love that one.
Now go back to, is that the same dojo
As what?
as the one just before it?
No, I don't think so. No, it wasn't. Oh, well, hold on. I mean, I can look. Hold on. No, the floor is different.
Oh, the floors are different. That's so funny.
And the walls are
dude.
different, too.
And he's got black belt. Imagine the people just couldn't cut it to make black belt. They're like, fuck, man, I couldn't stare hard enough.
Look at
Stop.
this.
What is going on? Okay, who?
It's got to be the guy in blue.
The guy in blue is the champion. Now, a lot of you guys are listening to this by the hundreds, okay? The hundreds of you are listening.
Yeah.
And so basically it's a guy in the middle. Now, what does the guy in the middle look like? The guy in the middle looks like anybody playing a mobster in a pizza shop commercial. That's what he looks like, right? Like everybody's like, "Hey, I'm
It's like
Jimmy."
some guy who was like the 8th lead on an episode of Sopranos.
Yeah.
And now he's like acting in a Godfather's Pizza commercial.
So and now he's wearing a blue, like he's a greeter at Walmart shirt, right?
Yeah.
And with a white karate pants on. Now, he has 3 people around him. One of them is a black guy that apparently doesn't realize there's some choreography going here. And so, but his style is like white boy bitch fight, right?
Yeah, I mean, they're all really close to him, and they're just kind of like shuffling their hands like they're running in place or something. But
He's like, egg. Like,
yeah, it just doesn't.
watch this, dude. It's the best.
It's like he is. Do you remember in Wolf of Wall Street when he's on Quaaludes? It's like he's on Quaaludes right now, and this is all he can
Quaalude
manage.
bitch fighting right
yeah.
here.
Oh, okay, we're good.
Scarecrow, Kung Fu right there.
Scarecrow, Kung Fu.
That wasn't even anything. Like nothing happened there. Power stare.
I like that one.
That's your favorite so far?
Yeah, that one probably. Yeah.
Okay.
This
Weird
one might also be my favorite.
punch. The guy.
Because look at how he stumbles. Look at him stumbling. Look, he's like, oh. This
is it. Like he's not even blocking.
What the
guy.
fuck is he
He's
doing?
not even blocking the back. What is this guy? Okay. What is that? Oh.
Didn't touch him.
Okay. Then look at this. The guy's just gonna stand there. Knock, knock. Who's there? Oh, then I grab you like this, and I do some weird jujitsu, and then the guy acts like he's dead. That is like Krav Maga's brother.
I'm gonna put his
Kraft cheese. That's
regular
what that
speed
was.
now.
Dude, this is the best. This guy's so, look at that. Oh my god. Dude, you know that is a dojo in Iowa right there, right?
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this guy in the bottom right here. They're all preparing to catch
Does it
this
look
guy. I
like
guess.
Bill Burr's waiting at the bottom there?
By the way, those geese these are some fashionable geese. Check these geese out on these guys.
Sure, dude.
Those
That
are
is
some of the-
nice. That looks like a smoker jacket,
Yeah.
right? When you want to hang out, have a fucking pipe.
Yeah, like you could be doing karate or you could be hanging out at the Playboy Mansion. Either or. Check it out. Look. Look at him, dude. Oh, he went down in a heap.
Oh, that's the best. That is the best. Real. That's the best. What just happened? Oh my god! If I could, dude, that is so fun. Johnny, you want to start taking martial arts together?
Maybe. Yeah. I thought you were still doing Krav Maga.
I do. I want to so badly. I gotta get back.
Dillman first came to prominence for pioneering his pressure point knockouts, techniques that would let him render a person unconscious with only the lightest tap. But where he started to gain national attention was in his chi-based no-touch knockout techniques, which would let him knock someone out through blasts.
So this guy is just kind of throwing his hands at people without
This guy's
touching
throwing
them.
some fucking fireball shit at some people.
And they just pass out from not being touched.
And it's like, dude, he is the least athletic karate master I've ever seen.
He looks like one of the Ryan brothers. Like this is the Ryan brother that win the karate instead of football.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. Anytime I see a fat master, I don't trust.
Yeah, unless
Do you trust
they're
fat masters?
only in Buddhism. Like
Yeah, that's it. I mean, we were talking martial arts.
Yeah.
Fat masters, I don't trust them.
yeah, they can be enlightened, but not in.
Not fat masters.
In 2005,
Wait, who are these guys? Look at these. It's like
These are the guys paying way too much a month for this bullshit.
This is like the Chilean Steve Jobs right here.
They're like, okay, how can I take this
Welcome to
karate
team of National
and use it for
Geographic
Satanism?
filmmakers into his dojo, and after a group of successful demonstrations on his own students, a National Geographic chemist and skeptic stepped forward, offering himself up to be knocked out by the chi-based technique. And the result was nothing. The chemist was completely unaffected, with Dillman's explanation as to why the no-touch knockout didn't.
So this guy from National Geographic comes out, and I guess was there to film him.
And just know the guy they picked looks like a gay magician who's lost all of his white tigers in a custody battle.
He's got
right?
like the Steve Jobs turtleneck, black turtleneck.
No, but he's got the weird like painted on goatee look.
Yeah,
that like it looks like wax on your face, like Siegfried and Roy. Like
he looks like the fortune teller in one of those vending machine things where you get your fortune.
Yeah. I am the great Mazista.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Love me.
Well, baffling.
The skeptic was a totally non-believer. Plus, I don't know if I should say that on film, but if the guy had his tongue in the wrong position of the mouth, that can also nullify it.
What? Wait, so how valuable is your martial art if a guy can have his tongue in the wrong position and your whole martial art is nullified? Like, oh, he had his tongue in under his tooth there, so I guess I can't do anything.
Look how many fucking students this guy's got.
Yeah.
Look how many people are throwing this dude a minimum of $100 a month. It's just like,
hold on. All right, okay.
I'm gonna knock you out, and you raise one toe and push one toe down. Can't knock you out.
Surprisingly, this
Oh, I see. So he was the turtleneck guy was accidentally, he didn't realize it, but he was doing his own magic to counter the master's magic.
And it's just like the dude makes money.
Yeah, I mean,
the dude makes
well,
money.
dude, have you ever seen? Oh, have you ever seen the video of this guy going on? Bob Barker is the host, and this guy claims that he can move pages of a Yellow Pages, like a telephone book, with his mind. And so, you gotta watch
Bob Barker asked him to do it?
Yeah, you'll see. Okay, hold on. Okay, Hydrick. That's what
Tonight on this.
Okay, this video is awesome, dude.
You know that Bob Barker was doing medieval shit to those Barker beauties, right?
Oh, yeah.
Back in that day.
Oh, yeah. And
you want to keep a paycheck? Butt stuff.
And they never said shit.
Yeah, they knew how to keep a secret.
Yeah.
Stage, you are going to meet a man who claims he can move physical objects using only the powers of his mind. All of us are very pleased, not just pleased, but excited to have you with us. Now, you claim to have psychic powers, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Is this something that you have discovered recently, or have you known of it since childhood? How did it all begin?
Do you believe what came first, the outfit or the psychic abilities? What came first? Like, do you dress like that and feel like you gotta get something that fits that look? Or do you get this look, like with me, I was a crazy person. I was that. Now I dress like a crazy person. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I think he's one of these guys who was just really, because look at the haircut, he's really into anything to do with Japan. So he has like swords in his house.
He thinks this gets him ass.
Oh, he thinks it's cool. Yeah, big time.
He thinks there's probably some chicks who bang this dude.
Like, remember in high school, there was always some dude that just had a pair of nunchucks, you know? Like just some random guy that had like a knife and a pair of nunchucks.
Can you carry nunchucks on a flight?
I doubt it.
You can't?
It's a weapon. No, of course not.
What if I tell everybody they're candles?
Yeah, they're dildos. Maybe. This video is amazing. Because his ability.
Well, everyone's
this guy's
born
amazing.
with it. It's just a matter of development.
What are you going to do, James?
That
I'm gonna move a
mustache
pencil for you.
It's terrible.
is like
It tells you all you need to know.
Never trust anybody with that mustache.
You know everything you need to know.
How would you describe that mustache? Just like it's like a weird trim that he look, and then the bowl cut. Like he wants to be Asian so badly, he gets that Bruce Lee haircut.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Right? It's like I had the same haircut as Bruce Lee. It's like, no, you have serial killer hair.
His mustache looks like he just ate a real dirty ass, and then that's just kind of
it's left over.
Yeah.
with just psychic
powers.
Very well.
And that's a pencil at the end of a table, and he's kind of waving his hands around the pencil, like, well, not even waving, like gently moving his hands near the pencil. Kind of shaping it.
The best.
And watch now, the pencil. He moved the pencil. See it? It spun around.
Is it true that you can also turn the
impressive.
pages of this telephone directory?
Yes, it is.
And you will do that for us?
I'll try.
Should I take the...
He's like,
Watch the pencil. You can see it. It's zooming down over there on the left. And see him move it? Look at that.
he moved it?
Yeah. Like he moved it with his mind.
Is it true that you can also turn
Hold
the
on,
pages
stop.
of...
You think he really moved it?
Well, there's a punchline to this video. Let's just keep watching. There's a punchline. I promise you'll find out.
this telephone directory?
Yes, it is.
And you will do that for us?
I'll try.
Should I take the
pages of
pencil
this
off the
telephone.
table?
Hold on, stop. Go back. Does his mustache continue, or does it just give up halfway through?
Yeah, it just gives up. Look, there it is.
Holy shit, dude. Look at that. He's got nothing really.
That's the worst mustache I've ever seen. And that haircut is a nightmare, dude.
Dude, imagine going. Dude, you know who else has got that haircut? Mark Davis,
I don't know who that is.
the owner.
Oh, the owner of the
Raiders.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. He's got the red.
He's
version
got he's got the yellow version of that.
Try.
Should I take the pencil off the table?
Yes.
All right. There you are, James.
You would like to open it to any page, or should you want me to do it?
I'll be happy to.
Bob Barker, by the way. I always love that guy.
Ready?
Here we go.
I think he pushed.
Watch this. I don't know what he did, but watch.
The amazing Randy maintains that you did not use psychic power, but that it was trickery. And he is prepared to pay you $10,000 if you can do it using psychic power. Here he is, the amazing Randy. James, Randy?
This guy's great.
Now, you saw
He's still
James'
alive, by the way.
demonstration
That guy
from
on the right.
backstage.
Yes, I did.
And
Yep.
do you accept
Still
that
alive.
as a demonstration of psychic power, or do you believe that he used trickery?
He's a
I
magician.
don't accept it as a demonstration of psychic power, Bob. I think that the solution is rather simple.
He's good friends
I think
with
that
Penn
Mr.
and
Heydrich is merely to accomplish this effect, blowing on both the page and on the pencil. And the reason is rather simple, because the pencil reacts to even the currents of the air conditioning in this studio. It will be very difficult to try to put controls on it in such a way that normal currents of air that are present all the time would not move the pencil. For example, it moves very, very easily.
All right, you're not going to ask him to do that. That's one down, one to go, James.
What a
You are
host.
prepared
James
to
is
pay
shitting
him
bricks right now.
Oh, yeah.
$10,000
James is
if he
shitting
can-
bricks right
Shitting
now.
bricks, yeah, for sure. His pants are filling up. And this is a guy who also he had like martial arts, like that he was teaching. He had a whole class and stuff. Okay,
Turn the
watch
page
what he
of the
does. It's
telephone
brilliant.
directory
He
with
shits
certain
when he sees
controls.
what Randy's
That's
gonna
right.
do. Watch.
Since my theory, as yet unproven, of course, is that it's accomplished simply by blowing, though rather cleverly, I must admit, done, there should be a way, a simple way, without a lot of instrumentation, to demonstrate that fact by using one
Shitting bricks
very
right
simple...
now.
Absolutely.
He is shitting Asian
Control.
bricks right now.
Now, what I have here
He
is
just takes-
particles of a white plastic, which, when given a good puff, good heavy
It's
puff
those
of
really
air,
light packing peanut
will,
things.
I
yeah?
think, rather conclusively
And he's
show
just pouring them
whether
around the
or
phone
not
book.
blowing is the method accomplished. Now, it will not, perhaps, in some way, differentiate between genuine psychic
why
power
do you
and
wait
actual
for
blowing.
this?
But it certainly
I
should
would
be
have bailed
very
out going,
interesting
dude, I'm not
indeed
here to be
see what
disrespected.
now-
Fuck you, old man.
That was the move. That's what he should have done, but he doesn't have
James,
that. Look
ready?
at it. Look. He's like, ready? Yeah, I can do it. Sure. Look at it. He's just staring at it.
He's like, I am fucking up.
What do you think's going through his mind right now?
He's like, I know I can't do this.
He's just shaking his head. He's like walked away.
Now, James, you
James.
had another question? What is it? What would you like to
Okay.
ask?
The styrofoam and the lights form electricity which pulls the page. Look.
He's saying they're generating static electricity.
Pulls the page
I want to
down.
be so desperate.
I would have been like, fuck you guys. I will have gone
Freeing the
nuts.
pages.
I'll just lift up 1, 2.
Lift them in a bunch if you would, Bob. Just take about 1/4 of an inch of them.
All right, there, like that.
That's fine. Gently. Place them down gently so it doesn't disturb the foam. I know. I thought you
Oh, the other way?
Yeah, the other way. That's what I thought you meant.
Would that be helpful to you? Under the conditions agreed upon, it would seem that now you should at least try with psychic power to turn the page of the telephone directory. James.
I will not.
So he just gets down. Can't do it.
Shitting bricks right now.
Yeah, smiling. He's like, he knows he's busted.
I'm out.
It's not going to turn for you?
No, it isn't. This isn't a magician's trick. I can't just come up, bang, bang, and it's over.
Well, that's what you did before.
I have to be to where I can work with something small and then big, to build up my own self.
Dude,
James
look
has
at
not
my
won the
haircut.
$10,000
Do you think I know
with
what
this
I'm doing?
demonstration.
So it seems.
Now, you have heard what James's explanation is. Do you have any comment to make on that?
Bob, the comment very briefly is that I have gone through many hundreds of these tests with many hundreds of people who claim to have psychic powers. And quite frankly, it's more or less the same story every time. When a simple, direct, very uncomplicated protocol is used and the control is applied, the psychic forces don't seem to be present. If indeed...
Now listen to what this guy did. He would do this thing where he would, this guy, James Heydrich, he would do this thing where he would take people into this dojo, this gym, and he would have everybody lay down on the floor on their backs, right? And he would say, okay, I want you guys to really concentrate, and we're gonna make it's something like this. We're gonna make these lights sway on the top of the building, and then after like 5 minutes of everybody really concentrating, the lights in the building would just start to sway back and forth. And what they found out was that he knew that at like 5:30 every afternoon or whatever, the heat would be coming over these trees, the sun would, and it would make this building expand, the heat would, and the lights would sway. So he had this whole setup. Isn't that great,
dude? Unbelievable.
Isn't that great?
And it's so sad. Like, that haircut says to me, like, isn't that look like a guy that everyone was like, who actually committed the murder? Like, they're like, this guy got set up. This is the guy whose DNA came up, and it always looks like that dude, right?
Yeah. Yeah. He, all right. That's cool, though, that video, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Did you hear this one? Headline, FBI narrows down sighting location of man flying in jetpack near LAX. So the FBI continues to investigate the reports of a man flying in a jetpack in late August, but have narrowed down a location of where the sighting took place. The agency tweeted a map Friday showing a location, and so it's just kind of near the airport here. The pilot of American Airlines Flight 1997 radioed the LAX tower to make a strange report. Tower, American 1997, we just passed a guy in a jetpack. The pilot said on the radio transmission. An air traffic controller responded, American 1997, okay, thank you for the update. Left side or right side? Off the left side, the pilot reported, at maybe 300 yards or so at our altitude. So they were at the airplane's altitude.
The question is, how high were they?
Let me see. They were,
because that's some Iron Man shit.
yeah, that's. Yeah.
So this is one or two things. This is a dude who's incredibly rich and is living that Iron Man life, or this is a dude who's done a lot of crystal meth and he's just came up with contraption and he's just trying to fucking live that fucking high life.
Yeah, okay. He was at 3,000 feet. So, and here we go.
That's a lot of feet.
Yeah, it's a lot of feet. Here it is, though. You're right about it, whether it's a rich guy or whatever. A Southwest pilot also saw it. It says tower. We just saw the guy pass by us. Federal aviation officials told NBC4 that there are several commercial jetpack-type flying machines that can climb to thousands of feet, but they only carry a few minutes of fuel and are extraordinarily expensive. So it is somebody extraordinarily expensive.
For sure.
Now, there are some videos that people got of this, that what they think is this guy. Now, this is interesting.
I got to see this shit.
This is interesting. This is all in kind of, it's not, and the thing is, this is not like, if you don't know LA, this is not the Hollywood Hills down by the airport.
No,
so he's flying over like Compton.
But here's the thing. People think Compton's like gangbanging bad.
It's not anymore.
It's actually really nice.
Now it is, yeah. So look at,
Inglewood's shady.
Wait, no. If
see
there was
him?
a
Oh shit!
kind of
Isn't that
like
cool?
a bird
Look at that, dude.
sideways.
So he's just hanging out like this,
Well, yeah, I'm sure he can move back and forth, but
but he can't shoot like that.
I think so. Yeah, if he like leans his weight forward, it'll like take him forward. Yeah.
But dude, you're playing without a fucking net there, dude. That shit goes down,
yeah.
you're done.
I mean, yeah, of course, because you're not high enough really to deploy a parachute on one. Check it out. Here's another video. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? The guy just floating there.
Yeah, that is crazy.
It reminds me. You know what it reminds me of? Do you ever remember about those reports of like witches over Mexico City? These people who had videos of these what they said were witches flying around over Mexico. Here we go. My experience seeing witches flying in Mexico. Mexican family claimed to film a witch flying into the air.
Oh, dude. I can't wait to see this.
This is from a while ago. This is from 2017. But
oh shit, dude. I believe all that, dude.
Okay, here, check it out. That's just like some burning paper or something.
Yeah, that's not a witch.
I don't see anything that looks like a witch there.
That's not a witch. What do you think that is?
This is not the video. I think it could be anything, like a balloon or something that had heat under it, and then. But no, this is not the video I was thinking of. There's a video, The Flying Witches of Monterey.
Hey guys, and welcome back to.
Oh God, I hate it when it's this shit.
How many videos? How many views she got?
967.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, how many subscribers she got?
3,000.
Oh, well, she started.
Okay. See this?
Whoa.
Look at that. Isn't that creepy, bro? It's flying around like the hills of Monterey.
What do you think that is? Well, dude, what are they using? What kind of phone are they using?
I think they're way zoomed in is why it looks so shitty.
Oh, look at that. It's like, what is that, infrared?
I don't know what you mean.
Who is holding the camera?
I think they're really zoomed in is why it looks so shitty like that. People don't understand that zoom is not like zoom on a nice camera on your phone. When you're zooming in on your camera, you're just cropping the image.
Shit.
I love this music. Listen to this music she's put on this.
This is from the girl?
Yeah, the girl put this music on.
Shout out to her. What's her YouTube page?
I'll check it out. Isn't that weird though, dude?
That's creepy as shit. I don't know
that
if
was Monterey, Mexico.
I don't know if I see that. Brianne Clark. Give it up for Brianne Clark.
She put her email on there for some reason.
Brianne ain't fucking playing.
Okay. Remember you were talking about spiders earlier?
Yeah.
Here's a story. This is from the Independent in UK. Check this out, bro. Giant house spiders the size of your hand invading United Kingdom homes looking for love.
Will it mate with your hand?
Look at this, dude. They can do 0 to 60 in 1 second, and people lose track of where they have gone, experts say. These are the size of your hand, these things.
Dude, that scares the shit out of me.
Giant house spiders are invading homes across the United Kingdom in the hunt for a sexual partner as mating season begins.
Hide your cats. Hide your dogs.
Male house spiders venture indoors each autumn as they seek out warm, dry places. This means they can be found in homes, sheds, and garages throughout the mating season, in August and September.
Do you remember that guy? I was like, hide your husbands. Do you remember that guy?
No. What?
Look that dude up. Hide your husbands.
Do we really want to?
Yeah, because it was so fun.
On this?
Yeah, because he became like an internet celebrity for a week. That guy.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, I remember that guy.
Yeah, hide your kids.
Terrifying moment
they made
for a
a song
woman
out
who
of
woke
it,
up
right?
to a strange man in bed with her. The woman screamed. Her brother rushed in to help and tried to fight the offender off. That break-in happened early this morning in the 500 block of Webster Drive in Huntsville. WFF 48's Elizabeth Gentle caught up with the
jump
victim.
to him talking. It's
emotions
so
were
funny.
running high.
And Mark, the woman, the victim, tells us that a man broke into her house and tried to rape her. Her brother and ran to help.
Well, obviously, we have a rapist in Lincoln Park. He's climbing in your windows. He's snatching your people up, trying to rape them. So y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband because they raping everybody out here.
The attacker got
That's so funny, dude.
That's like the spider. What the spider was like, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your husband, because we're spiders. We're made with everybody here. Now, the funny thing about that guy is he was so gay, and then there was so much, he got so much attention, he decided to become straight, and I think he got married and had a kid.
What the fuck? What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
I think he became straight. Look that up.
Hold on. Okay. And Antoine Dodson. He's got a Wikipedia page, this guy, dude.
Yeah.
Kevin Antoine Dodson, born 1986, is an American internet celebrity, singer, and actor. In 2010, while a resident of Lincoln Park Housing Project in Huntsville, that was Huntsville, Alabama. Okay, wait.
I bombed.
He became an internet sensation and resulted in the resulted in the Bed Intruder song, that auto-tune song. Straight. Let me see. He does have a child now.
Yeah, dude.
He's got a kid now. Wow. Dodson grew up in Chicago and moved to Huntsville in 2004. Dodson was the oldest of 6 children.
Dodson's, dude, but he got so much fame he became straight.
Oh, here we go. In an interview in 2018, Dodson, however, identified himself as a bisexual man, saying, I don't know what the future will hold for me.
He's not, dude, there's just some dudes like Andy Dick that just want to hit holes. Hide your women.
That's so funny.
Now, imagine that guy coming to work for you after all the fame goes. Like, how hard is he to deal with?
Oh, God, forget about it. Look at the size of this now. This
oh
is
my God.
Takeaway creates a 2-stone that's 28-pound burger containing 30,000 calories. It's free if you can eat it in an hour. Look at the size of this burger, dude.
Like, we're just like we're bored as a species. That's what this is.
This is why nobody can sit in an airplane seat.
This is, yeah. I'm surprised Southwest doesn't give these hamburgers away, so you have to buy 2 seats.
It has the equivalent of 56 burgers inside of it, 24 pounds of beef, 20 slices of bacon, and the cheese alone is over 2,000 calories.
Has anyone ever finished it? And if they have, are they still alive?
Dude. Look at that, bro. Look at that. It
Dude,
actually
that
looks
feed
good.
a whole family.
It looks good.
It does look good.
Kyle Barlow of Medida's Takeaway in Workington, Cumbria. Boy, that's the most English-sounding city I've ever heard. Just eating the cheese will be a challenge, he says. I'm not 100% sure. I'm 100% certain nobody will finish it. So there we go. But anyway, people, it's always a task to try to find bodies that have been buried in hidden places. This would have been a nightmare for Sopranos, this story.
I got 6 minutes.
Could a tree help find a decaying corpse nearby? This is what they're trying to figure out. The University of Tennessee's Forensic Anthropology Center has plumbed the depths of the most macabre sciences, the decomposition of human bodies. So what they're looking for is if plants that are near human bodies give out signs that they are drawing nutrients up from a human body. And
By the way, that's how I want to die.
You want to be...
I want to be chopped up and put under a tree. That's not how I want to die, excuse me. That's how I want to be buried.
The flows of a rank fluid of nutrients, especially nitrogen, for plants...
Dude, I'm down with this.
What if the blast of nutrients from a body actually changes the color and reflectance of a tree's leaves? Is what they're asking.
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
That is kind of interesting, huh?
That isn't, but that's how I want to be buried, in a suit. They make these meat suits. You get a suit, and then you sit there.
Yeah, I saw Lady Gaga wore one, right? Meat suit.
Not a meat suit, dude. Like, you look like a potato.
Okay.
You look like a Chipotle burrito.
Look at this guy's mugshot and tell me what you think he's arrested for.
Being on acid.
No. Here's the headline. Florida man allegedly fatally shoots mom after argument over orange juice air conditioning, according to a report. A Florida man has turned himself in to police on Sunday after he allegedly shot his mother to death following a series of arguments involving a car, orange juice, and an air conditioning remote control.
Oh, my God. Move out of your house. Don't shoot your mom.
Luis Martin Pages, 29, of North Miami Beach, called 911 on Sunday, telling authorities he lost it and shot his mother. She's 59 years old, Miriam Gonzalez. God rest her soul.
How can you shoot your mom, dude?
I killed her. Take me to jail, Pages said. There were disputes over borrowing his mother's car and then about orange juice in the fridge. He allegedly said his mother threatened him with a knife. Pages asked for the air conditioning remote, which led to another argument, and then he allegedly shot her. So.
Dude, how do you shoot your mom, dude?
That's terrible.
How do you shoot your mom? mom.
That's terrible, dude.
Dude, that's awful. Now you're going to go to jail and everyone's going to hate you because you shot your mom.
Here's a good one. Truck owner loses job after driving around town with a racial slur on his back window. He had "fuck the N-words" written on his back window.
Okay, you're asking for it. Then. Like, I don't, like, dude, like, it's just like, no, there's no time for that.
No. After the truck was spotted driving around Lincoln, Nebraska with the words "fuck the N-words" painted on it, the owner was soon identified and fired from his job.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah.
He drove his 2002 Chevrolet Silverado. By the way, if you're going to have that, I mean, that's the truck you're driving.
I mean, like, I can't believe this hasn't happened before.
He was in the mall about 20 minutes and came out to, he's saying that.
Somebody rode it?
Yeah, somebody rode it.
And he just drove around with it?
Yeah. He claimed to have observed other vehicles also marked up. Cordes said he went to the car wash about 3 blocks away to wash off the message. He did not file a report of vandalism. If
you walk out and it's like F the M words, do you leave in that car anywhere? Or do you call the cops so there's some kind of record?
That's tough. Yeah.
And why don't you walk back in and go, do you guys have like a fucking cloth I can wipe this bullshit off? Or at least let me get something where I can write it in an A, so it's like fuck the naggers, right?
Fuck the Nuggets, like
fuck the Nuggets.
Like, remember that guy that got fired from his NBA job?
Yeah, fuck the Nuggets.
Jelly Belly the founder of Jelly Belly is hosting an online treasure hunt, and the winner gets a candy factory.
Oh, dude, what is this? I gotta do this. What is this?
The founder of Jelly Belly is hosting a series of cash prize treasure hunts around the country before his retirement. Anyone that participates will be eligible to search for the ultimate treasure, which is the key to one of his candy factories. The biggest and best part of the treasure hunts is that anyone who joins at least one treasure hunt will be eligible to search for the ultimate treasure, which is the key to one of his candy factories, and on all expenses paid trip and education to a candy-making university. So you're going to get your own candy factory.
Dude, is there any way this guy's into weird sexual shit?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
There's no way he has had Jelly Bellies up his ass.
You get the call, and it's like, brr, brr. It's like, oh, yeah, Mr. Woodard, congratulations. You just won your own Jelly Belly factory. The owner of Jelly Belly would like to meet with you first to just hand you the key.
Meet him at this Motel 6.
Yeah, and then you get there.
Bring Jelly Bellies.
And you get there, and the door is already kind of a little bit open, and you walk in, and is there any chance this guy's not already naked, like spread eagle on the bed?
Dude, do you ever hear the story of that guy that jumped the famous philanthropist that just killed himself? He jumped off. He was a DNC insider, dude. Heidi Fleiss was like, she's a tweaker now.
Yeah, I've heard.
And she would say she would have to go into drug bends and like pull him out because he'd been there. Like he was just doing tweak and hanging with trans. Like I'm sure I don't know where that went, but the point is like some people, rich people, like to get weird.
I didn't see that story. So did you see that this big California wildfire? It was blamed on
unbelievable. Nobody cares.
A gender reveal party was the cause.
And then there's some explosives. Like what is this? A Kiss concert?
Well, what they do is they'll have, at least this is how they do it in the South. They'll have like an explosive a little box. Then they'll put it like 100 yards away. And then a guy, your buddy, the best friend of the father, will go out with a rifle from a distance and shoot it. And then it will explode into whatever color, blue or pink, for the gender of the baby. So this one, a smoke-generating pyrotechnic device, sparked the El Dorado fire, which is now spread to over 7,000 acres.
But dude, if you have to have a fire, it's like that's much better than what? Homeless people usually do it?
They did it on one of the hottest days since weather recording began in Los Angeles, though. I mean,
Johnny,
how dumb is that? Well, you got to do the sign-off.
Guys, I'm sorry about this. I got 2 babies at home. Thank you, guys. I love you. I got to go.